Again, a chance to stake their claim as the number 1 seed in the tournament. If they lose, most likely both will be the number 2 seed, the loser that is. Opening draw is underway. A scuffle between both of these squads as the ball is still on the ground. And eventually it is going to be Owen Tapper winning possession for Robert Morris had it lost as Padone tries to pick it up along the near sideline, does, as the Colonials look to start things up offensively. Passed it up, David Burr, who leads this team with 22 assists, looked like ended up taking that for the Colonials. They find Lown ahead of the pack. Ethan Lown shoots and scores!
What a clear by winger. He sees Lown. There's 2 seconds left to get it over. Lown cuts through the middle of the field, hits him with the perfect pass, brings it down, and now Lemoyne's on the board with 1.
And the graduate student who scored the goal for Lemoyne. They continue to cycle it. Here's Zach Crosby out in front of the crease, tried to send it across. Here comes a shot and a goal. Brian Nephew. Program with strong history would make the win even more meaningful if you're the Dolphins.
First year that the NEC is back, hosting men's lacrosse as a full-time sport would be really meaningful for either of these squads, and we got a goal.
Ryan Eisenman, top left corner. He puts the Dolphins back up by a goal, 3-2. Would have been a hat trick for Callum Brennan. Different goal scorers for both teams. Out in front and a goal. The flag flies. Count it, plus the foul for Zach Crosby.
High pass there.
He was looking for Lown. Winds up going out of bounds. Another turnover in the offensive end. Just over a minute left for Robert Morris.
They've responded and tied up the game. Every time Lemoyne scored, they got a minute left here to do that in the third.
Shot clock and game clock just about even. 8-second difference, so you can pretty much unplug the shot clock if you want for Robert Morris. See what Ryan Stiefel wants to do. Gets a shot off, denied by Winger. Moves it ahead quickly. Here comes A.J. DeMeo sprinting things ahead. Hands it off. Bouncing shot and a goal. Brian Nephew for the second time this afternoon. He's fired up. They lift him into the air. He's trying to lift up this Dolphins crowd. His team up by 2 now. It's 5-3 Dolphins. Lown trying to slip inside. Final 10 seconds left. Trying to shake free. Shoots and scores. This Barry maneuvers Zach Crosby. And then an opportunity for Brian Nephew looking for the hat trick. That shot was over everything. Still backed up by Lemoyne. Brian Nephew, not a guy we thought coming into this game we'd say he would be on hat trick watch, but he's been really a productive player. The senior, and right on cue, a goal from Thomas Berry. The response from Lemoyne, the redshirt sophomore, on the board here in the fourth quarter, back to a 2-goal game.
Their points leader right there extends his record so far this season.
They work it all the way around now on the far side. Eisenman. Barry behind the cage. Moyne continues to work it around. Looking for something to develop. Crosby will sprint behind the cage. Shot clock's down to 22 seconds. RMU not giving the Dolphins any look so far. Eisenman trying to slither inside, down to 15 seconds. Out in front, and the goal!
For the NEC regular season title, it's Lemoyne 2 seasons after moving up from Division II. We got a dog pile at midfield.
Brian Nephew, the senior, the hat trick, the overtime winner.